If anyone's here, is this better? It doesn't look better to me. Oh, I think I think my laptop's gonna pass out in a minute. I wonder if I give it a wee second, will it catch up again? Maybe. Little. Is it better? Are we better? That's so annoying. Yeah, better. Okay. But does that mean the quality of the picture is not as good? Much. Dancing works. Okay. Oh, so I've spent the last day or two playing about with different settings on my computer, thinking that would make the quality a lot better. Spoke to some experts, got some expert opinions, and it's not for having it. I think it's definitely the laptop's fault. So yeah, we'll once we reach our goal, we'll hopefully be able to sort that out as well. Quality's fine here. Okay, well that's good then, I suppose. Hello Jen, how are you doing? Maybe your laptop is just it's quite old, Noodle. It's a half decent laptop, but I've had it probably about 4 or 5 years, and it was refurbished when I bought it. So it's not the best, but I have an EOS 90D Gen. So the camera's really good. It's most definitely the laptop. There's Windows 10 updates today. Oh, really? Okay. I think the main thing was, so what I was trying to do was I was trying to increase, I don't know the technical terminology for it, but I was trying to increase the quality of the picture because the camera can produce a much higher quality than it normally streams. So I thought if I can match up my laptop, then we'll get a really good picture. But the laptop was not for having it. So we'll try again another day with a new computer maybe. One day I went to stream, so like, oh, nice. What would you stream, Jen? Would you stream cooking? Please do. Yeah, I think it is Noodle. But what can you do? It'll have to do for the moment. How are we all today? Is everyone having a good Sunday? Is everyone having a good weekend? I'll just let everybody appear back. Now that I'm back here. Looking at me, feeling it. I'm sure you're good at video games, Jen. I'm sure you're better than me anyway. I am hopeless. As you can see, technology is not my forte. You have good internet? Yeah, I do have good internet, Noodle. Normally, like it should be fast internet, so I think it is just a laptop. So yeah, we'll figure something out. You stream on your friend's Discord game? Do you, Jen? Oh, that's cool. So do you just stream on your mobile just now then? Welcome back, William. I think, yeah, the lagging seems to be okay now. I don't know if the quality is much different, but hopefully it's not too bad. No, I'm terrible. It's good fun though, Jen. That's the main thing. As long as you have fun with it. I asked my uncle, and he was like, "Get a gaming laptop." See, the thing is, like when I got this one, obviously it was so long ago. I didn't need a gaming laptop because I don't game. So it's a good laptop for what I needed it to do, but I think it's a wee bit overwhelmed at the moment. Oh, does William know that you're terrible as well, Jen? Oh dear. Unless you find a way to stream off your PC from room to kitchen. I was wondering that, Noodle. I wonder how that works. Noodle, because I wonder if you can get like a wireless screen or something and just have the screen here. I don't know. We'll deal with this at the moment. You stream from your phone. Oh, that's good. I mean, that's it. Like, that's the main thing. I have one, William. Wait, is it? Wait, it's down here somewhere. Down there. So we're getting there. We have very kindly, people have donated 200 already. I want to try and get like a good one though, so that we don't have this problem again and it'll last me for a long time and I can do lots of fancy things and not have to worry about it. Oh my god! Oh my god, it's Popcorn! How are you doing, Popcorn? Caps chat. Not too many caps, please. Thanks. Clean my kitchen? What's wrong with my kitchen? What is wrong with my kitchen? Is it not? I would say that's pretty tidy, thank you. I am good, thanks, Popcorn. We had a few technical issues, but we're back. So, I feel... That's a shame. He didn't mean you, Judo, I promise. Oh, thank you for more points, William. I do appreciate that. We're getting closer to the 12-hour stream. Harn Boy. Hello, Harn Boy. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Thank you. I do appreciate that. It's very kind. How are you doing? How's your Sunday going? Oh, no. Popcorn, I'm scarred. I'm literally scarred. I'm not doing it. Although I will have to carve a pumpkin, which won't be quite as dangerous as that, but how was your Saturday? What did I do yesterday? Halloween stuff. Halloween. So, oh, and look. Hold on. Are we ready for this? Ooh. Did that work for you? It lagged a lot for me. But I hope it works better for you. I spent time doing that. Sorting out stuff for Halloween. Smoothers, yes. I just need to put more mash. So jealous. Will you cook some for me as well, Noodle? I love mash. Okay, how's the job? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Harn, but I hope you're doing okay. That's it. That's all you can do. As long as you're doing okay, though, Harn boy, that's the main thing. I am sure you're not, Judo. I don't believe that for a second. No, don't delete it. Share it, and then you'll feel much better about yourself because we'll all think you're fantastic. It lagged a bit. Oh, yeah. It's fine. At least it's there. It's ready to go. I still think it looks pretty cool. Coconut cream in mash. Don't know how I feel about that, Noodle. I'm not sure. I don't know. I would try it, but I'd rather have like cheese and garlic in my mash. So that I don't know, William. Probably. If I could get like a good gaming laptop, I think that might be the best option. I think. Because obviously I need it to be here, and to have like a tower in the kitchen somewhere is not ideal, obviously. And then if I need to like work on my computer, I'd have to sit in the kitchen or move it about all the time, and that's just silly. So yeah, I think it would be like a half decent gaming laptop, or I'm not sure. Well, I don't know. Just something that works a wee bit better than this. A derp and a mess you can be. No, I don't believe you, Judo. I don't believe you. William is a computer genius. I saw he posted his pictures in the Discord of his PC that he'd built. It looks amazing. No worries, lurk away, Judo. There's sesame everywhere. Go clean up the sesame, Judo. Yeah, maybe that's what I need to do, William. I need to properly have a look at it. But yeah, it's probably... I mean, I think maybe a desktop will do more and will probably be less expensive. Is that right? And then I suppose I could like build it together or get someone to put it together for me. Because I'd end up putting all the bits in the wrong place. Aww, Untitled Cooking Kitchen is fantastic. I would say he's one of the best if we're being honest. The food he cooks is amazing. But I'm glad you came over, Iron Boy. It's good to have you here. I hope you enjoy your stay. Milk, butter, and just about 2. Oh, okay, so that's not a lot of coconut cream. You boil that. I feel like that's a life hack there, Noodle. You boil garlic with your potatoes. Why have I never thought of doing that? So does that get are they quite garlicky from that? Interesting. I'm going to try and remember that and do that the next time. Need to clean my kitchen too. Cleaning the kitchen is one of the worst things. I absolutely hate it. I feel like I'm either streaming or cleaning the kitchen. I don't do anything else. That takes up all of my time. A rolling cart, that's a good idea. The only thing is I've got like a little space upstairs as like a kind of office-y thing, so I don't know, I couldn't roll the cart up the stairs. It's a bit tricky, it's all a bit tricky. This is why I think I've just been like, I'll just stick with this. But no, I need to be able to do, like, I want to keep updating the stream and adding new cool things, but I think to be able to do that, this laptop's not for having it. So, but we'll get there. It's all good. We're not in any rush. It's fine. As long as this doesn't blow up. Better to do it yourself. It's like building Lego. I mean, yeah, shared manage. Plus, it means you probably get all the bits. Not that I know anything about it, but you would know exactly what bits you want, and I feel like doing it that way is possibly cheaper, and you get exactly what you're after. Where are you from, Harn Boy, if you don't mind me asking? Melts into the potatoes. Yum, Noodle. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I hate dishes so much. So do I. I hate dishes so much. You use one fork and just eat from the pan. I mean, that's a whole other level. Popcorn. Get a whisk. What for? Oh. I thought you meant now, Noodle. I was like, but I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I know. I will, I promise. Been eating from pans lately too. I need to do this. Why dirty plates when you could eat straight from the pan? Why have I never thought of that before? Sunday fun day. I hope so, Jeff. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Ohio in America. Nice. I hope you can understand me okay, Harn Boy. My accent's not that strong, to be fair. The instant noodles I cook. This is like, hang on. This is whole other level stuff here. Oh, thank you, William. I appreciate that. Oh. Checking my sound. Is that better? One more week and you can request a food dish. Have you had a think, Noodle, about what you want? And is it stuff that I'm going to be able to find? I'll need to go to like some fancy supermarkets maybe to get some cool stuff, Noodle. You can skip the pan and eat from the can. How do you heat up the can though? I suppose you could because you can boil cans, can't you? So you could put the can in a pot of boiling water and heat it up that way, and then just stab it with a knife to open it. A lot of family from Scotland Island. Good. I am glad. I'm glad you can understand me then, Harm Boy. Eating ice cream from the container can be hard on your health. See, I'm not too bad at that because I eat fish food and it's so sweet that I can't eat a lot of it in one sitting. So I can quite happily just sit with have a few spoonfuls and then like, right, that's me. That's more than enough, thanks. It might be bacon. Oh no, Noodle. What are you gonna do to me? I'm intrigued. Oh, you're gonna prove it? Oh, okay, I'm excited then. That'll be interesting, Noodle. I'm excited to see what you come up with. And thank you for the hydration, Noodle. Frozen tea. Are you sure? Are we sure? Hold the no popcorn. I'm literally still scarred. Scarred. I'm sorry, Noodle. I'm sorry to bring it up. I apologise. Only need I'm exactly the same, Jen. I struggle to eat more than that. And some people are like, I don't get it. How come you can just sit and not eat the whole tub? If I ate the whole tub, I'd be so sick. Right, today, now that we're all settled in, that we've finally got this to work, we're making a baked pumpkin. Oh, thank you, popcorn. I appreciate them bits. Are you the bit leader now then? And what? Are you the bit leader then? Did it come up? Yay, well done, popcorn. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it, even if you just want to be the leader. But thank you. You can eat too. Yes, exactly. A wee baby pumpkin. Yeah, so we're making a cheesy baked pumpkin and some like breads, like kind of thick breadsticks. And then I'm going to do a few other bits just to serve with like the cheesy kind of sauce that's in here. I've done this before, but I use like a regular pumpkin. This, I think, is it Hokkaido? I think that's what that is. I could only get huge pumpkins this year, apart from these ones. So I'm going to use this for the baking. Hopefully it'll be okay. We'll see. Don't be rude to popcorn. Hello. Right, hold on. Would you rather be called Untitled or Cooking Kitchen? Untitled Cooking Kitchen. Because I've just realised I think everyone else calls you Untitled. And I think I call you Cooking Kitchen. Oh. Right. Untitled works. Okay, I'll call you that now. I'll try and remember. Thank you for the word ban, Untitled. I appreciate it hugely. Oh, right, let's just set the timer, shall we? 5 minutes. So, yes, we're making cheesy baked Hokkaido. So the first thing I need to do is cut this open and scoop out all the inside. I'm not sure what the inside looks like in one of these. If there's much of it, like if there's much of the seeds and stuff in, or if it's mainly like flesh. I don't know, but we will soon find out. Is that an orange? That's the biggest orange you've ever seen, Popcorn. It's a Hokkaido. Google it. Sometimes it's true. I'm not saying it. I'm learning. I am learning. Is this going to be the right knife for this? Maybe this one. Right. The first thing I think I'm going to do is cut off. It's so laggy. I love my transitions, but they're so laggy. Yeah. So we're going to de-gut it. As Noodle very, very eloquently put. I'm gonna just cut a tiny bit off the bottom so that I can get it to like flatter, because I feel like it's gonna be easier to deal with. It's not. There we go. It's a squash, yes. It is a squash, Jen. Thank you. Do you mean to put the guts back in? But then if you're... Oh yeah, because if you gut something, you take the guts out. You make a good point on TikTok. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Right, don't look at this too closely. I hate carbon pump. Ah, I didn't say it. I only said puff. That knife's far too big. Let me get a little one. She's a food genius. She is, William. She is a food genius. How much of this do I want to take off? Quite a large amount. Pump dog. Exactly. This feels very, like, solid. Good morning, Sarah. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. This is gonna hurt you guys. I'm sorry. I am gonna be as careful as possible. Yes. I finally got my tomatillo. It's a squash pump. I'm now just oh, too much thinking. Too much thinking. Be careful. I am, Noodle. I am. So am I, Popcorn. It's making me nervous. I am not gonna lie. Hello, Epitaph. How are we doing? Happy Sunday. I think that's it. Like, if you don't have any control, if you're just watching it, you're like, oh my god, this is painful. But I'm fine, I promise. It's absolutely fine. Happy Sunday, Epitaph. How are we doing? No worries, Sarah. It's lovely to have you. Thank you for lurking. You might be going to teach someone how to make pasta. Nice. What kind of pasta, Entitled? It's not quite. We're not quite all the way through, but I'm not sure where it's stuck. There we go. That I really wish I got more into it. Right, let's play about with this. It's like pumpkin carving all over. I hate this game. Hate this game. Right, I said it. just before the timer. Tagliatelle. Ooh. Will you take pictures, Untitled? Oh. Right. I have a new punishment for this game. I'm actually right. I wasn't that worried about it until everyone started telling me how horrific this stuff is. I know I'm really nervous. Yes, I'm gonna roast them. Maybe not today, Noodle, but I'm gonna roast them. Thank you for reminding me, actually. Never had pumpkin seeds. I like pumpkin seeds, Noodle. They are quite nice. I roast them with like some herbs and spices and stuff. Wine redemption. It's a wee bit early. Popcorn. It's not even 3 o'clock. Well, I'm excited to see how he does. Me too. Hello, Chocolate. How are you doing? New punishment. How? Like, do you have some kind of weird sense that that you can tell when these things are happening. Get a jar of water. A jar of water noodle. Oh my god. Okay, the can stream mess up your challenge. Definitely. Popcorn, definitely. Oh, nicely done, William. The timer is finished now, Untitled, so I've failed once. It's not even 8 a.m. a mimosa. I mean, I feel like mimosa is kind of breakfasty, is it not? Oven. Do you like my new commands? I've added a couple of new commands, so that's one of them. So if I forget to put the oven on, you can remind me now. Smells fear. I genuinely think you do, chocolate. It's weird. I mean, it's a talent, but it's weird. Hello, Tron. Happy Sunday. How are you doing? I hope you are well. Thank you for your points for the 12-hour stream challenge. Thank you, thank you. Have that mimosa. I could go on. You've got me onto a mimosa now, Jen. I love. Do you like it, Noodle? I also have this one. Did we say pizza cheese? I'm not sure. But hello, happy Sunday to you. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day so far. The best pizza topping is fear. Is that what you just said? Stop moving. Oh, thank you, Peekwee, for your follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're well. Yes, the best pizza topping is fear. Is that true? Chocolate, are we sure? Depends on the wine. I mean, at the moment, I think I probably could. He does. Pizza just like smells pizza. Did you forget the xanthan gum? See, do we like the gum? Cheese! Yeah, cheese pizza is a legend. Hang on, let me see if I can. Let's do a few here. Who else do we have in here? Oh. A few shout outs. Please go and check out all of these lovely people. Who else do we have in the streams? Oh, hang on. Sarah. Chocolate. Please bear with me just for a wee sec. Have I missed anyone? Does anyone else? Let me know if anyone else streams and I'll add you. Right, now I'm lost. Happy Sunday. Thank you, Tron. How is your day going? Are you having a nice weekend so far? PQ. That makes a lot of sense, PQ. How are you doing? Happy Sunday, PQ. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, cheese is the pizza master. Hold on. Is that better? That should be better now, hopefully, chocolate. Hello, Peter. Name is Peter. How are you? Name is Peter. Happy Sunday. DJ cover. I'm having one of these mornings where the stream is just it's not happening. But it's fine. A world-class DJ. I think I'm quite far off of that, Popcorn, but thanks for the thought anyway. Right, I'm gonna get... Oh, punishment. Oh, why did I remember? I'm gonna get a bowl. I'm gonna put the seeds out so that we can roast them at some point. Right. I'm gonna hate this. I was almost excited for this before I actually, when I ordered them. Since I ordered them, everyone has told me how horrific they are and how I will hate all of my life choices after I have one. So now I'm concerned, but I failed my task. I failed the task of what even was the task? I said pumpkin. I wasn't allowed to say pumpkin. It's got to be spinner though. How fun's that? DG turn is just the best. You can't beat DG turn. Right. Untitled, are you still here? Are you ready for this? The flavours on this sound absolutely horrendous. It smells bad. Even just opening the bag, it smells bad. Oh, what is that? That does not smell good. Oh, God, right. Are we ready? I'm not ready. So there's our delights there. We have such lovely options like spoiled milk, stinky socks, barf, dirty dishwater, skunk spray, dead fish. Yuck. No, it's fine. The next time I do this, though, I think you're gonna have to pay me. Right, I've spun it. Oh no. So it's half. I think it's more on that one. So we're on. Where is it? That one it stopped at. So it's either strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish. Right. I'll probably do this once and then go, no, I'm never ever doing this again. Can't do those. Why have I done this to myself? It's all content, I suppose, isn't it? No, right, popcorn. So now I have to pick one that's that colour, and it'll either be dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie, but I wouldn't know because it'll look the same, if that makes sense. Honest to God, it actually smells. The box smells. You want to get the chili? See, I saw those ones, Jen, but I can't handle spice. I thought that's just going to be ridiculous. Right, so they look like they're the little. Are they the pink ones with the red on? Because there's orange ones with red on, and then there's colourful ones. So it's not. It smells so bad. Hello, Bath. Yes, you did. I can't figure. So it must be that one. That must be the right colour. Yeah. A1 Twins does the chili ones. I feel like the chili ones would maybe be easier. I mean, obviously it would depend on actually how spicy they are, but it would. I think it would murder me. Smell. I'm not popcorn. Honestly, even just smelling the box, they all smell horrendous. Right. So I have one. I'm pretty sure that's the right color. Can you even see that? Yeah. So this is either. I mean, even the strawberry banana smoothie sounds fairly disgusting. Ah, okay. Cheers. It's a smoothie. It's the smoothie. Thank God for that. It's a smoothie. Because I feel like the other thing as well is if, like, the more you do it, that is actually quite nice. That is quite nice. Oh, that was too much. She lives another round, exactly. But that's the thing, like, I feel like once you start getting rid of all the good ones, you're more likely to get the horrible ones. I've got to stick to this. What were these pies? Or did Casey do this as well? The thing is, I'm kind of tempted, like, I kind of want to know what the dead fish one tastes like. But that's just me being a wee bit sick. That was intense, wasn't it, Sarah? I'm actually sweating. It's too warm. That was all too much. Okay. But actually, yeah, the strawberry banana is quite nice. Oh, probably gin. Right. Shall we actually get something done here? You're right, Ma. If you go the other way. Okay. There you go. What's happened? Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. Oh, I've put the light right in the way of his bowl. There you go. Good boy. Mix the rest of the sundaes and the fish ones? No. Why? No, no thanks. No thanks, popcorn. Why did it buff? It's because of you and other folk who keep saying that they're horrific. They've nearly brought them to tears. What? I mean, I'm gonna be a bit now. There is dog food on here. Yeah, we've got the dog food buff. Either chocolate pudding or canned dog food. I mean, it's to be fair, it smells like dog food. I was told also by someone else that they did this and were nearly brought to tears. So I've heard a lot of bad things. Hello, Lico. Happy Sunday or Tuesday? Sunday, because you're off, aren't you? How are you doing? Are you having a nice weekend so far? Right, let's get this. See, I'm going to be upset with the word pumpkin now. Forever. I mean, it's ideally I would have got a bit more of the inside out. The dog food one will make you want to cry. Exactly, Buff. Seeing things like that does not make me particularly excited for this. Hello, John. How are you doing? Your dad was a Kemp from Tweeternant. Ah, nice. So does that mean you've not been to Scotland before? How are you doing, John? Are you having a good weekend so far? 2 hours before you need to be productive and work on your lesson plans. You do not need to eat in this tent. You don't? Why not, Jen? If you're hungry, eat. Get a mimosa. Get a cheeky mimosa. Have something to. I'm such a bad influence. I'm sorry. The rest also okay. So the rest weren't too bad. Did you have the dead fish one, Beth? Because that sounds horrific. The dog food one just lingers. Tasty. It's been a slow day. Well, that's a bit rubbish, Loco. Hopefully it'll pick up. Or has it been a good... Oh, you do need to eat. I just read that again, Jen. Yes, get something good. And a mimosa. Just going out for a walk. Nice. So is the weather quite nice where you are then, John? It is not good here. It is so windy and it's been raining on and off all morning. It's definitely starting to feel like winter. You've never been to Europe? Oh, you need to change that, John. Europe has a lot to offer. This is actually quite easy to get out. 3 degrees. Oof. We'll wrap up warm for your walk, John. You don't want to catch a chill. It's not quite that cold here. I think it's maybe about 10, something like that, but I think because it's so windy, that always makes it seem worse. Thank you very much, Plasma Badger, for your follow. I like your name. I hope you're well. Happy Sunday to you. Should I make tea? What kind of tea noodle? If you are, can you make me a cup? I could go a cup of tea. Gloomy here in Southern California. It's been super hot. Oh, you're excited for the cold. Is that quite normal then, Jen, that it's hot in October? Because that seems quite late. I mean, we've actually been quite lucky with it's been sunny here for a lot of October, but cold. Any calming tea? What are you trying to say, Noodle? Am I stressing you out? Is that what you're trying to say here? These are actually coming out really easily. What a cute wee pumpkin. So the idea with this is it's a very, very simple thing to do. It just takes a while in the oven. But you're basically just like filling it with like a cream sauce. And then when it bakes in the oven, it kind of takes on the pumpkin flavour from the pumpkin like flesh. And then when it's done, you can like scoop out the cheesy sauce and the bits of pumpkin and then have it with, in this case, breadsticks, or you could do potatoes or veggies. But it's just quite a nice warming dish. You said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Noodle." Yes, go and get a calming tea and hopefully that'll help. Thank you, Sarah. I'm going to preheat up the oven in a wee second. I'll finish this and then I'll do it. In the last several years, really? It's cold in the morning until mid-morning. The temperature's reaching the high 90s. Really? Jeez, that's mad. I think that would be quite nice, but I kind of get that, yeah. Sometimes it's nice to have a bit of cool weather. This is kind of dyeing my hands. Ginger peppermint tea. I don't think I've had both of those together. I really like lemon and ginger tea, and I like peppermint tea. I've never had both in one, but I like both of those flavours, so I don't see why I wouldn't. I'm wondering if I should open this. Oh, how cute does that look? What a perfect wee pumpkin. Lemongrass tea. Oh, that sounds nice, Noodle. That does sound nice. Ding ding. Is that here too? Oh, really? At least it's cold overnight. I feel like that's one of the things I can't stand. If it's too hot during the night and you just can't sleep properly. Hot in the afternoon. Oh, I've forgotten what it's like to have hot weather. It's been a long time. Right. Pumpkin is ready. I'm going to put the oven on. Let me just pop up the recipe. In fact, I should have done this on my phone. I will learn one of these days, honestly. Expecting a cold front? Oh, is it a welcome cold front in Sarah, or would you rather have the heat? Yes, I can't stand that. It's the one thing, like, I love going on holiday, but it's the one thing that I really struggle with, is if it's overnight, if it's too hot. I did have this open on my phone, but I think I've closed it. Getting cold nights too. Good. Where? Today, Jen, not very long. I've had a bit of a disaster today. Pumpkin. Or do you mean in general, Jen? Since the beginning? So what date is it? 2 months and 9 days. So it started in the middle of August. So not too long. But I think because I've been doing like 4 streams a week, pretty much since I started, it feels like I've been here for a long time. Try to wait till it's after Halloween. Oh, really? Yeah, that's true. You want like I feel like you want like cold, spooky, stormy weather for Halloween. 130 degrees, that's what we want in the oven. That's quite low. How's this going to work, actually? I'm going to need to think about this. Yeah, so two and a bit months. Nearly 2.5 months, Jen. So not too long. Not too long at all. Right. I've got myself a wee bit confused now. How long? Okay. Okay. Let's do the pumpkin first. We might need to finish the pumpkin and then stick the breadsticks in the oven. We'll see. We'll see how we go. Snacks. Bring some good snacks. Popcorn. Not cool for Halloween is okay. Have you got something else planned, Sarah, for Halloween? I feel like it's definitely going to be a very different one this year. It's going to be a bit interesting, I think. But I have quite a lot planned for Halloween. Just in here. Starting Halloween, so Spooky Week technically, I think is starting today. So my stream team, Bonin, are doing Spooky Week. So from today until Saturday, they're doing spooky streams. Oh, thank you very much, Shally, for your follow. I appreciate it. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so we're doing spooky streams. I am going to start on Tuesday. But yeah, basically, if you look in the food and drink area over the next week, there will be a lot of spooky streams on, which I'm excited for. And I've just gone by local family homes. Oh, that's nice as well, Sarah. At least you can do that. We're not even allowed to do that here, so I think the kids will just be. It'll be very much sort of parties at home for whatever kids you have in the family. Insanely out for Spooky Week. What are you doing, Untitled? What are you making? Right. What do I need to get here? Milk, cream, parmesan. Are you dressing up, Untitled? How much is in here? 300. That. What else did I say? Parmesan. Parmesan. Right, and then we're going to stick all of this in a pot just to heat it up and kind of bring it together. Then we're going to fill up the pumpkin with it, and then it literally just goes in the oven for about an hour. Then we take it out, put some parmesan on the top, stick it back in for about 15 minutes, and then that's that done. Nieces are each creating their own carnival games. Oh, that's cute, Jen. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. At least I suppose it's making us a wee bit more creative somehow, I think. Like, you're having to kind of think outside the box slightly. Oh, nice, Sarah. Yeah, we're not even allowed to do that. We're not allowed to go in anyone else's house. So, it's going to be interesting. What? Necronomicon. What on earth is that? Untitled. Marshmallow pops, broken glass. Oh, yum! Caramel apples, goulash. I love it. And some gruesome appetizers. Bit too literal finger food. Oh, that sounds amazing. Untitled. I'm so excited. So, how many streams is that going to be? Are you doing that all in one stream? Please tell me you're doing multiple. Right. Drizzle the inside with garlic oil. I think what I'm going to do is I'm tempted to change it up slightly. One stream, Untitled. Good gosh. That's ridiculous. You are going to be a busy man. I mean, I'm impressed. That's a lot to take on. 12 hours. So are you doing it on the 31st then? Stream stops at the... That's amazing. That is amazing. I'm excited to watch it, Untitled, because I'm not going to stream on Halloween. I'm going to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, like my usual times. And then I'm excited just to watch Halloween streams on Halloween. Have I got a regular onion? I don't think I do. No. I'm going to do this slightly differently to the recipe, and I'm going to add onion and garlic just because, why not? Just because I feel like it. And normally I would drizzle the inside of the pumpkin with a bit of garlic oil, but I don't have any garlic oil at the moment. Usual times. Oh no, Noodle, I'm sorry. Does that make it really awkward for you, Noodle? I mean, I will understand, Noodle, if you have to go and sleep. I promise I will understand. Garlic oil make I could do that as well. I mean, I have oil and I have garlic, but maybe not right now. Because ideally, I should get this into the oven. I start at midnight. Oh, Noodle. Oh, that is rotten. I'm sorry. So did I start at midnight tonight? Like today, is this midnight or 1 o'clock? God, and then when I start at 4, that's like literally in the middle of the night for you, Noodle. Oh, I mean, I know you don't sleep anyway, but that's excessive. I think this is going to be too much onion. Because I'm looking at it again against the pumpkin, and like I think this onion would just fit inside the pumpkin. Day at 10. Oh, so today is better, but every other day is not going to work. Oh, Noodle. You'll just have to teleport yourself over here, and then we can stream together. G'day, donuts. How are you doing? How are your croissants? Are you having a good Sunday? I'm too invested in your donut mission. Croissant donut. All the words. I am too invested in donuts croissant mission. Spooky cocktails. Ooh, nice. Of course you are. That can't be missing from your stream cooking kitchen. Untitled. Oh, I feel like my brain's just stopped working today. It's either stopped or it never started. Buff. Always picking me out on things. The green stuff. What green stuff, Noodle? You sleep sometimes, yes, but only sometimes. Only sometimes. Hello, Dolly. How are you doing? Happy Sunday to you. You've not missed much. You've really not missed a lot. I made a hole in a pumpkin. And that's about it. Twitch channel name is just the name of the show. I'm the host of the show. That's true. If you have another name that you'd like us to call you Untitled, do let me know. We're flexible like that here. Sleepy, very sleepy. What time is it, Dolly? Honestly, I can't get my brain to work. I'm going to call everybody by their own names. I hope I don't offend anyone. And hopefully I'll be back on top of it by Tuesday maybe. Fell asleep towards the end of each stream. You did well doing that, Noodle. You did well. The raid was something else. It really was. Just don't call you Charlotte, right? I won't. And I get that reference. I get very few references, but I know that one. I love that movie. Yeah, I've been here a while, donuts. We had some technical issues to begin with, so I had to stop the stream and start again. But we're here now. What have you made? Sometimes good, croissants not. Houses of butter will sometimes melt into the dough before the bake. That's what it looked a wee bit like, donuts. You could almost see, when you were looking for the layers, it looked like the butter had kind of melted. But the finished article looks delicious still, so you're definitely getting there. It's 10 a.m. Sunday. That's not too bad then, Dolly. I was thinking you were going to say it's some awful time during the night. What happened? It was well, so we raided into a new cooking streamer, and lots of fun. But there were a lot of knives, and using knives to like cut open tins instead of a tin opener. And I sat there the whole time like that. Oh no! So yeah, it was. You would have hated it, Noodle. You would have hated it. You know what to do. That's the thing, donuts. You're learning. It's all a learning experience. And I'm so impressed. And I'm so impressed that you're sticking with it, donuts, because I would get to this stage, I think, and go, I'm so bored of making these. Oh, thank you very much, Heisenberg, for your follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're well. Happy Sunday. Erica, good morning. How are you doing? I'm on at a slightly different time today because our clock's changed. I would have mentioned it last night if I had remembered and if I wasn't half asleep. But yes, so from now on, my streams on Sunday will start an hour and a bit ago. And then obviously my streams during the week will be an hour later as well. Is that right? Later? Yeah. You're just sleepy. How was what did you make? Your stir fry, Dolly. How did it taste? It looked really, really good. You'll not give up. I like your determination, Donuts. I like it. I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm almost at that stage, don't I? Yeah, Noodle, you would have absolutely hated it. It was a lot. Casey was struggling. Twitch fans are probably thinking, says why does I'm loving it, Donuts, honestly. I am really enjoying it. Kids help homeschooling. Oh, of course. That's good. That's good then, Sarah. And hopefully that'll be good because then the kids will enjoy that. A bit hot, wee bit hot. Yeah, that'll be nice. And it'll hopefully be a wee bit of kind of normality for them. Ish. And the whole situation. Look at that. Kind of. That only half worked that time. Right. So that's about a half an onion. And I'm going to put in a garlic clove, and then we've got some double cream, some milk, and some parmesan, and then some herbs. And I think that's about it. You can just really go, oh, I know it must be so hard for them because you think they don't understand. Like it's hard for them to understand why they can't do normal things. But at least it's for their own. It's for everyone's safety. So you can only really do what you can do. I can't. The garlic is too large. Oh my god. I've made a mess. Kitchen safety, honestly, Noodle. It was a lot. It really was a lot. Awesome. I know, Erica, I'm so impressed. And the thing is, like, the time it takes as well. So the time it takes just to make one lot. And then if you don't get that quite right, to then be like, right, no, it's fine, I'm going to do it again. You've got a lot more patience than I do, donuts. Right, onions and garlic. And then I think we just add the rest of it and heat it through. Cream and milk. So 300 mils of double cream, which is exactly as much as we've got here. I'm not sure. I think that'll be enough. Obviously, it'll depend slightly on how big your pumpkin is. If you owned a bakery, it'd be easy. Well, I mean, at least once you've perfected a donut, every time. Honestly, once you've perfected a croissant donut, it's really confusing me today. You'll then be able to open like Australia's best croissant bakery. A dough sheeter? What's a dough sheeter, Erica? A laminator? Oh, no worries, Sarah. It was lovely to have you here. Have a good stream. I'll hopefully see you soon. Okay. And then we want some milk. 150. I'm being stared at by a cat and I'm not quite sure what he wants. What is it? Is it? Well, it's not raining outside, so he doesn't want dried off. A laminator is. Thank you, Erica. It's fine. I'm learning the lingo. Oh, a paper laminator, honestly. Honestly. A croissant donut. Have you had a cronut, Hoju? I've never tried one. I've never seen a gluten-free one. You have a place like that here. It's called Gluten. Well, you'll just have to make a better one then, donuts. That can be your aim. How? Was the dead fish bean? Quite possibly. He must have. I think that's when he came back. Actually, he must have heard me talking about it. Okay. A wee bit. Hashtag spawn. Know exactly what he wants. What does he want, Hoju? Treats. Now he thinks I've got treats because I'm shaking the bag of Herb Betty. Hello, Eaterin. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. As you can run through the laminator beside mushrooms. Could you? That would be interesting. What else do you want to flatten in the kitchen? Could you do could you put like a bit of chicken through if you wanted to make like a schnitzel? Would that work? I've never actually seen a laminator, so I'm struggling to envision like how wide the bit is that you could put stuff in. I'd be laminating everything. Anything you want flat. Okay. I'm going to need to Google a picture of this to see what it looks like. Cronuts are delicious. Oh. Do I need to try and make a cronut? Maybe a cronut would go better than a croissant. I'm going to get a wee bit of paper for this. Just to sit on in case it leaks. Why are you not closing? Thank you. You're following the Instagram for that company? That is random. No. Oh, that's a wee bit hot. Maybe rip the meat. Do you own one, Erica? That we could send you a list of things to try and flatten. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. That is coincidental. Popcorn, I'm not sure if I'm thanking you, Turn, for that. Oh, it was an experience. A cronut, a rainbow cronut. How easy would that be, Hoju? How easy would that be? Do we love the transitions? Do we love it? Although it's laggy AF, do we love the transitions? You don't have one? Aww. That's sad. Oh well. We'll need to find someone else with a laminator that we can get to squash chicken through. Sorry, donuts. Can you put it in the in the Discord, I can't have. We've already seen my laptop literally almost go on fire today, so I really can't do I can't do links. So am I, turn shook to my core. Shook to my core. Those shooters are $5,000. Why? What? Why? I need to have a look and see what this is. Undercover. Ah, yes, that's popcorn. Just to confuse us. Right, this is where I pour this in, and then we realise that I've cut a hole in it in the bottom or something, and it all seeps out the bottom. They're big machines, are they? Right, okay, that makes more sense then. Right, obviously. Oh, they're industrial. Can you get like home-sized ones, or can you only get industrial ones? A great fear. I know, Etern, honestly. You're just waiting for a knife to go through a hand or something, and then we all have to go to hospital with them. It was an experience. I never heard of a cheesy. Hello, Rango. How are you doing? Well, you have now. I think that'll do. There's only a tiny bit left in the pot, but I don't want to overflow it and then it'll like all come out. How are you doing, Matt Rango? IKEA makes pots. Yes, they do. I mean, they're average pots, to be fair. But yes, they do make pots. They do indeed. And it's actually, if I'm being honest, they're not great. I've got a few of them, and a couple of them have already, like, the bottom of them is kind of burnt. It's not great. I can't wait for the next stream. Oh, you're going to be a regular, aren't you, Popcorn? Like, nothing upsets me more than improper kitchen safety. Untitled, honestly, you would have hated it. You would have hated it. The thing, I know, Hoju, honestly. I mean, all I do is eat jelly beans. Right, this is going in the oven. Our little pumpkin guy. So, it's going in the oven at 130 fan for an hour. For an hour. And then once it's done, we'll take it out. Oh, no. I'm not, no. Oh, no. I forgot the parmesan. Damn it. Damn it. It's too dangerous. Oh, really, donuts? I need to look this up and see what this actually looks like. 50%. I feel like it was more than that. Popcorn. It made me really nervous. It was not a good time. The reason why they only made for connect. Okay. I'm gonna Google it once I'm finished. Donuts. So I'm intrigued. Erica, did you see my new commands? Did you see them? Look. But because I was reminded to put the oven on, the oven is on. I just forgot the cheese. How much to me? Oh, dear, I ate one already. Did you miss it? I ate one. I thought they'd be good. Plus, I mean, it's only going to help me. So if you guys realise that I've not put the oven on or I've forgotten the xanthan gum, then you can remind me. That's probably fair, Noodle, because I feel like I put cheese in everything. But I don't normally forget it, which is unusual. Thank you, Erica. I will grab some water once I have sorted this cheese situation out. I know, all the cheese content, donuts. All the cheese content. So what's this one? This is Parmigiano Reggiano. Matured over 24 months to develop a richer flavour. Ooh, look, it actually says on it. I don't know if you can see that. The light. It says here, authorization of the Consorzio Parmigiano Reggiano. Something like that. Certified, it's certified twice. So apparently this is legit. Too much, Hoju. Save your money. Save your money. The one I got, because I got the little spinner thing with it. So it was between either a smoothie, a banana and strawberry smoothie, or dead fish. And I got very lucky. Hello, Kate. How are you doing? Happy Sunday to you. Are you having a nice weekend? It's the same logo. Oh, really? Maybe that's a thing then. It must be, because that's what you said, wasn't it? I have no idea how much cheese to put in this, because I'm going to stir it about. I can't read the recipe. Never reading the recipe. It's not nearly as fun if you read the recipe. Right, I'm just going to mix that around a wee bit. Oh no! I spilt. Sunday's going really well. Good. You finished off a cake. Nice. What kind of cake? Kate. What kind of cake? Kate. Reading recipes. Don't be silly, Noodle. Don't be silly. Of course not. Okay, now we're going to put the pumpkin in the oven. Now that it's got the cheese and everything. So, what did I say, an hour? An hour. Okay. And thank you for the hydration, Noodle. I appreciate it. A Victoria cream sponge with strawberry. Kate, that sounds amazing. I would say that's probably one of my favourite kinds of cakes. I love that, or a chocolate cake. I've got simple tastes. But I think that, yeah, a Victoria cream sponge with strawberries or chocolate cake. Oh, thank you very much for your subscription, Kate. I really appreciate that. That's far too kind of you. Welcome. Hold on, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Thank you, Kate. Welcome to the Confetti Clan. I really appreciate the subscription. Thank you again, my dear. Croissants are taking over my life. How do we love the transitions? Do we love them? I'm so pleased. Croissants are taking over my life. Just relaxing. How many batches have you made now, donuts? Like in this last chunk? Because that seems like a lot. Did you bulk buy butter and flour? Oh, I do the same, Kate. I do the same because otherwise you can just get carried away. It's really bad. It's really bad. So yeah, it's good to have a limit. Okay. What am I doing now? 4 batches. That's pretty good going, donuts. Pretty good going. And they just you seem to be improving each time. So that's always good. 5 tonight, okay. Yeah, that's quite a lot. All this talk of cake. I know, Ethan. I want cake now too. I made brownies last night though. I just felt like having some brownies. And I didn't have any chocolate, but had cocoa powder. So I just Googled a very quick recipe with cocoa powder, and they were amazing. They were so good. So good. Right, let's tidy this up a wee bit. I'll keep the seeds and I'll roast them for something at some point. I mean, maybe... Nah, probably not today. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, I have all the knives. I know, I love that emote. Is that the finger one? It's brilliant. It is brilliant. Right, pumpkins in the oven. The next thing to do is we're going to make some dough. Are you excited? Oh dear. And I do not need my whisk noodle, so you're okay. Yes, no whisk involved. Just the dough hook, maybe. And what is everybody up to this delightful Sunday? Is everyone all ready for Halloween? Is anyone doing anything nice? If we're able to do anything nice. I've got all my decorations in. I'm ready for it. It should be good fun. I'm not normally a big Halloween person, but I feel like with streaming it gives you an excuse to be a bit creative and do a bit more with it, kind of. Thursday by 2 kilos. Friday give it, oh yum, 2 kilos of tiger prawns. Oh my gosh, 1 kilo of small prawns, $2 of water spinach, coriander, fried shallots, chicken feet. Don't know, noodle. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of food, noodle. That sounds amazing. Noodle. Also food containers. Yes, I think that sounds like a good idea. Of 0 decorations. Kate, I'm normally a much bigger Christmas person. I love Christmas and I will be going all out for it. But I feel like it just gives us a bit of a distraction. So I thought, why not? I mean, Halloween's not normally a big thing for me at all. Do they not celebrate it at all, donuts? I mean, it's big here more for the kids. Like the kids go out and do the trick or treating, but it's not really a huge deal. But I just felt like it gives me something to look forward to. Hang on. I need other flour. Nearly run out of flour. How's that happened? Oh, that's nonsense. I've got flour there. What kind of flour do I need? Told you. The cats they already don't really like me. Told you. They will hate me if I put them in costumes. They will hate me. The only thing I've got is little Christmas collars. Will that do? I am going to do pumpkin carving, but on the Discord Etern on Thursday, and I have the hugest pumpkin to do it, and I'm excited. I was having a look to see to try and figure out some kind of design for it. I've not decided yet, but I want to do something a bit interesting. You've never seen Halloween decorations been sold? Really? That's mad. I mean, like it goes mad for Halloween decorations. And even I went to the shops. What day was that? Monday? Sometime last week. So like a good week and a bit before Halloween, and almost all of the Halloween stuff was sold out. It was ridiculous. More Thanksgiving and Christmas? Yeah. Christmas is definitely the big one. Definitely. You're going to make all the pies. All the pies. And I keep forgetting that we've still got November to go. It'd be really... every holiday known on earth. That's a lot of holidays, Noodle, and a lot of research. I feel like I need a team of people to help me do that. Yes, the best time for baking, definitely. It's not a big thing. Candy, chocolate, and syrup. Exactly, Noodle. Exactly. 12 pies of Christmas. Ooh, I like it. I like that. And if anyone can do that, it's the girl who bakes. In fact, no, I'm going to mix it with a... Am I going to mix it with a mixer? Probably. Probably. In fact, no, let's do it in a bowl. Why not? Help me with one or two. Thanks, Noodle. I appreciate it. Thanks for your help. Don't forget to mix it. Oh, don't forget. Although, I mean, pie is also a good birthday cake. I'd be happy with pie for... Depends what pie. It depends what kind of pie. Yes. Birthday pie for everyone. Birthday pie for everyone. Right. So, where's that pale cake beauty here? What was that again, Etern? Packy? What's that? Cake? Huh? Okay, I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Do not tell me. I'm absolutely fine not knowing. I'm guessing a pie baked in a cake. Oh, really? It's a cake that looks just like a pie. That sounds fun. I know I do quite like the sound of that. Right, do I want to do half of this? It's evil. Why is it evil, Erica? What's the problem with the cake? One packet. Oh, let's just do them all. In a silver tip. That's genius. Do you not like fondant, Erica? Right, is fondant really, really difficult? Because I might... Okay, basically I need fondant for something next week. Can you just buy it? Should I make it? Is it hard to make? Will I hate myself if I decide to make it myself? Don't like fondant. It's more for the look of it, Noodle. Mainly because I messed up, but I'll tell you about that in the stream. Because once again, Copper does not think about what she's doing before she does it. Just to make pies, baked, and cakes. 3 layers of them stacked and made into one giant pie cake. Oh no! That's not ideal, Erica. Okay, we'll not talk about the cake then. Oh no! Don't make fondant. Right, so I should buy fondant. Is that what we're saying? Why? Don't punish yourself. To be honest, I don't even know what's in fondant. I don't know how you make fondant. Not a clue. But I will take your word for it and not make it because that sounds really scary. You always buy it. Okay, that's fine. If you guys buy it, then I feel okay about buying it. Hello, Annie. How are you doing? Happy Sunday to you. I hope you're well. It's good to see you. Oh, are you dyeing your hair, Noodle? Are you dyeing your hair? Are we gonna get to see it? The brand Satin Ice. Okay, I'll have a wee look. I'll see what I can get. I'm not sure. I don't even know where I'll get fondant. Is it a regular thing? Is it a regular thing to be able to buy in a supermarket? Doing great. I'm good. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Annie. How's your weekend going so far? Are you having a good one? Fondant is literally powdered sugar and water. Is that all it is? Is it, so do you just need to get like the measurements right? Is that where the problems lie? You like the satinized, right? I'll see if I can find that on Amazon then, if that's the one to go for. I'll have a wee look and see if I can find it. You're gonna bleach your hair, Noodle? Can we see it? If you do, please. You must send us some pictures. In the States, you can find it in craft stores. Okay. That's unusual. I will, yeah, I will, okay. I'll, if I can't get it on in the supermarket or on Amazon, I'll go to the craft store. That's bizarre. Let it sit in vinegar for 2 hours. What are you sitting in vinegar? You're cleaning out your coffee maker. Oh, that'll be a good feeling though when it's done, Annie. And that sounds like a nice productive Sunday. So it does. Should be near the marzipan. Okay. I think I know roughly where the marzipan is in the supermarket. There's a baking aisle, so we'll head that way and then I'll see what I can get. I was just falling asleep. Oh, Dolly, that's cute. None of us are upset about that, Dolly. You do you. Glucose. I have glucose for one of the things I'm making next week. Again, with that, don't know how it's going to go. But we do like a challenge. Maybe get food colouring. I've got plenty of food colour, Noodle. I still have a lot of food colouring from the rainbow pavlova. It's always been weird to find a food product. That's what I'm thinking, Hoju. Is that the only food product in a craft store then? Like, what section is that in? Where do they categorize that? Sugar, water, gelatin, vegetable fat shortening, glycerol. Okay. Glycerol was the one you're thinking of. Okay. I'm just gonna buy it. If I can I will find it somewhere and I'll just buy it. Well done, Dolly. We're all proud of you. You've got this. Specialisation pastries, not that I know of, Noodle. Not that I mean, there may well be. I've never looked to see. Maybe I can. Fondant in the ground is just normal. Never ever even really thought about it. Ice and sprinkle. Oh, okay. I can see that kind of. And maybe like cake decorations, maybe? Glucose! Both you and glucose. A bit of both. Is that Michael's? We don't have a Michael's, Annie. Never seen fondant at crafters. Oh, oil-based powder food colouring. That's a bit fancy. Thank you very much for your follow, Dog. I appreciate it. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Also photos. We'll see how everything looks in the end. Oh, I'm excited to see it, Noodle. You'll be fine. Korean instructions, no problem. I hate the taste of it, so you make marshmallow fondant. Oh, what's marshmallow fondant, Jen? That sounds incredible. All the cake pans and cake things. Okay. It's all making a lot more sense now, Erica. It's all making much more sense. Right. So in our bowl, we have 500 grams of flour. I've used self-raising. I think I probably should have used plain, but we want a bit of a rise in them, so we're going to go with it. 1 packet of yeast, 2 teaspoons of salt. Can you still hear me? The running water is a bit much. That's too hot now. No, I think that's okay. What was I saying? 2 teaspoons of salt, half a teaspoon of xanthan gum, and then we're going to mix in some warm water until it starts to kind of come together. Fondant is overrated. Is it? See, it's mainly because it's going to work for what I'm trying to do next week. And you will see what that is next week. Sounds very sticky. It does sound very, very sticky. Mirror glaze. Donuts. It's in there now. It's there. Oh, I love a mirror. Yeah, I'd love to try and make a mirror glaze cake. Why not donuts? Should I start again? What's gonna happen, donuts? Oh no, don't cry, Noodle. That's a lot of crying at all the different stores. Please don't. The same delicate squash. Have you got one of these? One of them? I've got 2 squash left, and then I've got 2 huge pumpkins ready for Halloween. Donuts, it's happening. Oh, you cry out of excitement. Okay. That makes more sense. I was like, why is Noodle so upset at all the shops? Right, donuts, it's happening. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Does this mean it'll make it extra puffy? I thought I had another wooden spoon somewhere. Let me give this one a quick bite. Okay, all the yeast. Well, oh no! Ugh, donuts. Maybe, I wonder if that's an issue with gluten-free baking then, because I do tend to use both all the time. You saw purple peppers. Ooh, nice. Either way, one will cancel one out. Right, so does that mean that one or the other will work? That's why I'm thinking, Noodle. A lot of things suddenly make a lot of sense. No worries, William. Thank you for your lurk. I do appreciate it. I hope you're getting some sleep. Shall I pick the yeast out? Oh, why? Every time there's something. We're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it. Yeah, I wonder if I could create my own blend with like some kind of yeast in it. Self-raising does not do a job like yeast. Well, why is baking so complicated? Experiment time, exactly, Erica. Let's just see what happens. And if everything hits the fan, I have baguettes in the cupboard, so we'll just use them. It's fine. So I'm just adding this until it kind of all comes together. Do you enjoy baking, Annie, or do you enjoy watching baking? I feel like I am not a fan. I do like experimenting in the kitchen, but I feel like when I experiment with baking, it doesn't work. And then I get annoyed because I want whatever it was I was trying to bake, and I've wasted a lot of time and a lot of ingredients. A lab coat. That would be amazing, Noodle. Can you imagine me, scientist copper? That would have been a good idea for Halloween. I could have dressed up as a scientist and goggles. Baking soda is an acid, yeast is an organism. I didn't know that either. Donuts. I didn't know that either. Gluten-free bread, that is. Yeah, exactly. I know. It is. It's definitely an experiment, Annie. Well, Dolly, tell Jeffin, tell him to stop streaming when I stream, because I would like to watch him as well. I need to have a word with him, and we need to somehow like figure out our streaming schedule. Waddles back in. Hello, Judo. How are you doing? How are you getting on? It's starting to come together. So it should be... Yeah, so we basically just want it all to come together. I'm going to have to get the hands in at some point. Possibly now, actually. Just to kind of mix it together and knead it. I'm not only now concerned because I've put yeast in self-raising flour, but I'm also concerned that the water was too hot. But it's done now. It's done now. Just took a shower in a second. But that sounds just as important, Judo. You need to look after yourself. Almost fell asleep in the shower. That's dangerous, Judo. Don't do that. That's more than enough. The kitchen can wait. There is no rush. Unless you want to stream you making your dinner, then you should probably clean the kitchen. Is this together enough? I think I go into the gas station to get... It sounds like you might need them, Judo. This was the worst jumper to wear today. My sleeves keep falling down. It's really annoying. To the laundry today. I feel like Sunday is kind of one of those days where it's like, right, what wee jobs do I need to get done that are going to help my mental state during the week? That's how I feel. And I should probably do a washing today as well, Annie. But then the problem is I always have to like time my washing around streaming, in case, because it's quite loud, the washing machine, because it's just in that wee cupboard at the back. Donuts. Right, okay, so either we're going to end up with little bread pancakes or bread bombs that don't taste good. So this is great. Well, there's not any... Is that... Oh, I can't check. Has self-raising flour got baking soda in it? I'm really looking forward to these now. Thanks, Donuts. Yeah, just get rid of the plates. Just hide them in the cupboard. Or you toss your sesame, of course. Just get the hoover out and hoover up everything. You boiled eggs for the week. Nice. Oh, donuts. I mean... I feel like I really kind of want to just start again, but it's 500 grams of flour. You don't feel terrible at all, don't you? I mean, I appreciate your tips for next time. Self-raising flour contains baking powder in a proportion that's perfect for most sponge cakes. But hold on, baking powder and baking soda are different. Are they not? I need to get my sleeves out of the way, they're really bugging me. Hoover. Hoover. Why? Did I say that differently? Erica, how do you say Hoover? Wash. I don't think it does. Maybe it's jealous of the tumble dryer logo. Washing machine is a dry sense of humour. Then it's a pretty terrible washing machine, Annie. Oh, they're different, yeah. Oh no. Have no fear. I have a little bit of fear now, Hoju. Fearless Copper, aka we have gone too far. It's the accent. Hoover. Hoover and Merch. They're both raisin agents. Donuts. This is a disaster. A disaster. And we've not even really got far with it. Or everything. I know, every time I bake. One of these days I will just say, look, I'm not baking anymore. I refuse. I'm not doing it. No, you've had it. That's it. No more baking for me. We've gone too far. We've always gone too far. Always. There is nothing other than too far with baking when it comes to me. Yes, he's lurking away, so he is. Trying to get me to eat beans. Trying to bribe me with beans. It's not donuts. It's only because now I will know what went wrong. And normally I would just be like, well, it's gluten-free, so it's to be expected. I do appreciate you being here, I promise, donuts. Maybe that's why the pretzels aren't sticking too. What did I use, noodle? That's possible. I think it was. I am questioning everything now. Absolutely everything, because that's normally what I do. Thank you very much, Nick, for your follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're good. I hope you're having a nice Sunday. Eat the jelly beans. Buff. All I'm getting from you today is beans. Oh, all the beans. It'll cost you, Buff. 4 kinds of flour at home. Yeah, I think I've got 4 as well. Self-raising plain rice and what's the other one? Bread flour. Have a good nap, Judo. Thank you for being here. Have a nice sleep. The pumpkin carving was amazing, Hoju. I only missed 10 minutes of it. Like, I literally, eventually, I completely passed out. I got a fright because I threw my phone at the floor because I'd fallen asleep. But it looked really, really good. I watched the rest of the VOD this morning to see what I'd missed. Every day of my life. I mean, it looks like a good dough, though, to be fair. So many kinds of flour. It is, Annie. Like, I feel like I would like to come up with my own blend of flour. Something that actually works. So that's a mission for another day. I know. No, I'm not going to donuts. I am not going to get you started because I really don't want to know. Oh, thank you, William. I appreciate that. Oh, did you like it, Erica? His one was so cute. He was absolutely adorable. Right. Dough is done. I haven't said how much it costs. I'm not sure, Hoju. I think because I had one and it was a good one. So now I'm like, oh, maybe not that bad. But I feel like it is that bad. Well, that's going to be a lot of, I don't know. But then if you pay for it, does that mean you get to pick what one I eat? Because what if you pay for it and it's a nice one I get? Does that mean I've just won on both accounts? Cake, bread, plain, another kind of plain, rye, corn, rice, and chickpea. Jeez, oh, noodle. How big's your cupboard? Right, the dough is done. We're just gonna let it do whatever it's gonna do. At this stage, I have no idea what it's gonna do. So let's see what happens. It's to prove for half an hour. If it's gonna prove, we don't know. Probably not. Chickpea flour's gone bad. Oh no! I mean, I can't eat chickpeas, but I still feel your pain, Jen. Can it go bad? So I feel like flour is one of these things that you can't, it takes a long time to go bad. £10 per bean. That sounds fair, Hoju. But that seems, I mean, for you, that seems excessive. That seems like a lot, Hoju. But if it's worth it to see my pain, then I'll leave that up to you. Keeping it in the freezer next time. Can you keep flour in a freezer? Do you like my transitions? Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, it looks so good. Keep your chickpea flour in the fridge. Oh, really? I did not know that. Is there any other flour you should keep in the fridge? Then yes, you win on both accounts. It's always a spin. It's up to you, Hoju. It's your money, but that seems like a lot. So I'm quite happy for you to keep your money. Sift out all the weevils. Oh, donuts. Yes, you can. I did not know that. That's good to know. Look, we get your mind. Keep any flour in the freezer for about a year. Really? And does that, so presumably that like preserves it for longer? Tobis, hello Tobis, how are you doing? Happy Sunday, I hope you're doing well. I think with chickpea, it can't be on the counter. Oh, it has a sour, so it actually smells. Oh, that's not ideal. I would get rid of that, Jen. Yes, I will be, we'll be here a lot more than 15 minutes. Popcorn, don't worry. You tend to keep most things in the fridge. Ah, my fridge is always such a mess, so I think that's my problem. I can never find any space. Right, I'm going to do something fun now. But it's not for everyone and anyone. Whether £10 will get you a bean. I really am not sure if that is worth it, but I suppose that's up to you. I'm going to do something really fun and spooky. So I was sent this by a few people. Technically, all flour is bad until you cook it. Uncooked flour. I heard that, donuts. I know one thing. I know one thing. Yes, I had heard that uncooked flour is very bad for you. Bigger fridge. Yeah, that's true. If it's hot, you want to make sure you've got enough space to cool everything. Harbors all type of bacteria. Delicious. That's great. I'm glad I'm cooking it. I'm excited to see if we get a bread bomb or nothing. Flour goes bad by getting stale where the oils go bad. Ah. Yeah, see that? Happy Sunday. Thanks, Tobis. That's what because I feel like, it was a famous chef, I'm sure it was James Martin, I think, had said that, so you used to have to sift flour to check for bugs kind of thing. But for some reason, you don't really need to now. Or was it something like that? Like they do something with it now that you're less likely to have bugs, or there was something like that, something to do with sifting and bugs. That was going to be a really interesting fact if I remembered entirely what it was. It's not the eggs and uncooked. Oh, really? So are the eggs okay, or is it both? Because people do, like, you see, like bodybuilders and stuff. I bet Buff eats raw eggs. Buff, do you eat raw eggs? Is he here? Keep your oyster sauce, soy sauce. So do I, Noodle. All of those go in the fridge. And rice vinegar and mirin. Is that right? Should they be in the fridge? The egg can be bad, yeah. That's what I feel like. It could. I suppose it depends if the egg is bad, or because if you can eat uncooked eggs. The US are having horrible problems with flour. Oh, really? So you're gluten-free as well, Tobis, but that's disgusting. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's a bit weird. That would freak me out. And I feel also like if you're not, like if you don't notice it, so surely if you've got a bag of flour in your cupboard that's got bugs in it, like they'll get out and get in, oh no, I'm not thinking about that. I'm not going to think about that. That's the cover gets molding you. What? Right, hang on. This is all too much. It's much lighter. It helps to combine them evenly. That makes a lot of sense, donuts. I did sift the stuff when I made the brownies yesterday, and I do think it made a difference. Hello, Moon. Happy Sunday. How are you doing? Are you having a good weekend? Are you busy, or have you had a more quiet one? Right, so we're going to make some mushrooms to have with this. It's a wee bit random, but I was sent this picture by 2 or 3 people, and I really wanted to try making it because I thought it looked really cool. So basically, we're going to make little skull heads. You do, Hoju. You were one of the people. And I really liked the look of it, and it was little skull heads out of mushrooms. So I feel like I need to get the picture up again. Oh, your neighbour made jelly. Yum. You're chilling and playing games. Good. I am glad to hear it, Moon. You deserve it. Thank you, Noodle. Right. Where? I'll just Google it this time, I think. So we're going to make little mushroom skulls. Mushroom skulls. Because I just thought they looked really fun. I can't find the exact picture. Been gluten-free for a while, but realise you're actually lectin-free. Oh, really? Not fun. I'm glad it's helping though, Tobiz. I am glad it's helping. Where is it quite tricky then, that, Tobiz, to be lectin-free? Is there much you have to kind of watch out for? So, can we see this? Look at that. The wee skull. So that's what we're kind of aiming for. Did you peel your mushrooms? I gave them a wipe, donuts. Is that enough? Oh dear. Right. I have never properly peeled mushrooms because I have always heard that also washing them is not the right thing to do. You want to just give them a wipe with some kitchen towel, and I have not died yet. So there's Elizabeth Page to think, oh really? Mushrooms is on the yes list, so you can have mushrooms, but you know nothing about them? Oh, okay. I really like mushrooms, Tobiz. I used to not. Oh, that's fun. He's got a wee eye. Donuts. I'm only kidding, don't worry. But I'm still alive, so we're fine. I want the wee. There we go. Look, he's got wee eyes. It's a bit wonky because the straw went in at a funny angle. Well, you're not annoying me, Donuts. You're okay. But I do feel like next time I'm gonna get a notepad and write down all the tips because I will forget. That seems like a really long. I mean, is that overly? So they just wash them. It literally seems to depend on who you speak to, Erica. I don't know. I feel like though, if you were out in the wild, so if you're out in the wild and you were stuck in a forest somewhere and you were foraging for mushrooms, you'd have to just get a mushroom and like wipe it on a cloth or something, whatever you have there. So I feel like that, I mean, that's legit. So that's what we're doing. That was I appreciate all your help. I do. I promise. I blow the mushroom bits out of the straw. Hold you, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Oh, I don't think that's a good idea. Mushrooms are dangerous anyway. That's true. I mean, it's literally just, they're just wee funguses, aren't they? Way purpulent. So where's But, Erica, on the box, it normally says to wash them. So, I don't know who's right. I mean, we've all dealt with mushrooms, and we are all. This knife is far too big for that. We've all dealt with mushrooms, and we're all still alive to tell the tale. So I think we're good. This looks less like a skull than I thought. You're out in the wild, right, Buff? If you found if you were really hungry right now, and you found a mushroom, what would you do before you ate it? This is like pumpkin carving, but less fun. What is that? Look at it. Does that look like a skull? Wild Buff Bruno. I love how other people also think he looks like Bruno Mars in that in that emote. It makes me so happy. Well, exactly, Tobiz. So would you just cook it and you wouldn't do anything else with it? You would just take one and cook it. The Buff Bruno. Get the mushrooms are white with a damp cloth or quick rinse. Yeah, so Buff somewhere in the middle. Depending on the mushrooms, it can be easy. Okay. What's going on here? You can wash mushrooms. The thought was it would soak. Yeah, I think that's what I would have thought, Eater, and that it would have just, yeah, it would soak up all the water. If it's a more, split it in half and remove them. Oh, Annie. No, none of the bugs, thank you. Kiddo says, hi, kiddo. How is he doing today? Liked your pumpkin, kiddo? Your pumpkin was fantastic. Want a damp cloth because more water the mushroom absorbs, so less flavour. Yeah, see, I would just give it a wipe. But Buff, how do multiple people think that then? How? It's fact is, it looks like a Buff Bruno Mars. Chocolate flavour? Ooh, I don't think I've ever had chocolate jelly flavour. Can you share, Noodle? Does your neighbour have enough for all of us? Donuts, you see Bruno Mars as well. Doesn't it look? I mean, it's a tiny little emote, but it looks like Bruno Mars. Because they make me back online. Hello, William. How are you doing? I thought you'd gone for a sleep. Is it not really early or late? It's fine. You'll get over it, Buff. It's fine. I don't. It's the nose bit that's weird. You can share. Thank you, Noodle. Oh, yeah. Go and see the pumpkins, Erica. Quick. You're in your bed on your phone. Be careful. Be careful, William. The eyes are too wee. This is the problem. The eyes need to be bigger. This is not really going exactly the way I'd thought in my head. Put the jelly in the coffee. Ooh. Is that a thing, Ethan? Coffee at midnight. No, don't. Noodle, don't. Noodle will be bouncing off the walls. I'm hoping these are going to look better when they're cooked. Be careful that you don't drop your phone on your face, William, because that's what I tend to do. Is that going to make them? You're getting all the names today, Buff. How's the wild? Ah, yeah, decaf coffee. Good call, Ethan. Does a skull need a nose? Done that with my O phones. Your O phones. Hello, Dog. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. These are not. I felt like this was going to be really straightforward, but for some reason they're not. We are not, Buff. And anyway, if you can give it out, you can also take it. No, but Buff Bagwell did once they left. Oh, really? Do you, Hoju? Hi, Lala. Is she up with you? He can't take it. I know this is the problem, Mom Dad. He can give it out, but he cannot take it back. I'm going to try coffee at night sometime and see what happens, Ethan. Uh-oh. I'm not sure that's going to be a good idea, Ethan. Now I want coffee. Okay, go and check. Oh no, I broke it. Oh. I don't know whether it's the straw that's not working here. Take it easy on him. No. He does not take it easy on me, so he can deal with it. So he can. Have you finished my copper corner, Buff, in the park? I was just waiting for that. Waiting. Oh, yeah, Stream It Etern. I'd watch that. It's a funny thing. Are you managing Hoju, though? Oh dear, oh dear. No, stream you drinking. What is this? Stream you drinking the coffee, Etern. This is really not. I mean, I guess there may be like zombie skulls that have been stood on. Look at that. It all. Try and make the nose a V. Oh, actually. Good shout, donuts. That actually does look a bit better. Okay, I had bigger hopes for these, but it's fine. We'll just keep going until we're done. Drink the coffee at 10 and go. So what's the experiment then, Etern? Just to see if you're able to sleep? I don't, donuts. I've got a large melon baller, but it's going to be far too big. Oh dear. It seemed like a good idea. Maybe they'll look like gory and stuff once they're cooked. Maybe. Oh dear. There's just a weird like little array of scary looking skulls in front of me. Do you think they're spooky, Turn? Do they look spooky? Can you tell what they're supposed to be, at least? I think that's the main thing. I think also this knife is far too big. What else could you make out of a mushroom? I'm getting bored of skulls. Because some of the pictures, it was as if they, it was like lots of mushrooms. I thought, God, you need a lot of patience for that. I love them. Thank you, Girl Who Bakes. How was the pumpkin? Did he enjoy it, Erica? Was he happy to see it again? See if you can sleep, maybe stream at 8 to 10. Yay! Do it, you turn. Gonna be quiet. No problem, Noodle. You're looking for delivery on prawns to purchase. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of prawns to carry. I hope you find something, Noodle. Yes, thanks, Etern. I appreciate it. Oh, right, okay. Look, the straw is now full of mushrooms that it's coming out the other end. How odd. But we're nearly done. We've only got 3 more. 3 more to do. And this is kind of an extra. You don't really need them, but I kind of felt like I didn't really realise it, but it was just this morning when I was planning out today. Oh God, I make a lot of stuff with cheese. Like almost every single of my recipes are with cheese. So I thought if we can add some other bits to it, make it a bit more interesting, maybe. Cut the stem out, fill it with cream cheese. Ooh. Oh, donuts. I've already cut them all in half. What a rookie error. They're already all in halves. Fill it with cream cheese. Oh, that would have been a much better idea. Oh dear. Next time, donuts. Next time. I should turn the lights off outside. Oh, I would love to be that, like, innocent again. And just not really understand how things work. Although, to be fair, I'm not far off it. That's so cute, though. I'm glad he enjoyed it. Is he doing anything for Halloween, Erica? Too cute. Right, last one. Oh, and it broke. That is just typical. Well, we tried. We tried. So, here are our wee mushroom skull. No worries, Etern. Take your time. Yeah, so these are wee mushroom skulls that we're going to fry off in a bit and use to kind of dip-ish in the pumpkin. I mean, you can scoop out the pumpkin insides and like pour it over the top. So yeah, that's I quite like them. I think they look quite cool. Take a picture of these. Don't have a costume or anything. Oh yeah, that's good actually. That's handy. Yeah, they don't look too bad. No one notices how did they exactly. No donuts. I'm hoping they get better, like more skull-like after cooking. Yeah, they're not terrible. I just need to remember and get all the mushroom bits out of the straw. Right, what else do we want to do? Let's check on the dough and see how it's going, because the pumpkin I think will be done quite soon. Let's see how long we've got on it actually. Oh, it looks good. 4 minutes. And then we need to top it with some more parmesan and pop it back in the oven. Oh no! I mean, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. However, I should have put the lid on it when I put it in the oven. I kept the lid because I knew that we needed the lid at one point. However, I forgot that we needed it now. So, oh well. Do we think it's going to matter? Is it going to matter? Just bake it separately. I mean, we probably won't eat that anyway because it's not interesting. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Right, okay. Well, it's done now, so there's nothing else we can do about it. Don't ruin the movie magic. Exactly. Okay. Honestly, I mean, it smells good. It does smell nice for a midnight snack. Yeah, I'll keep it and I will bake it because it's a waste not to. It's just, I'm hoping that, I mean, it can't be overbaked really because it's just a creamy sauce. So it's fine, it's fine. But ideally, if you are making this, put the lid on it. Put the lid on it. Where's my... Put it on now, it's smaller. Yeah, I'm going to take it out in a wee second anyway, donuts, to put... It's only got like 2 minutes left. And then I'm going to put some more cheese on the top. And then I should take the lid off to put the cheese on to let like the cheese kind of melt and go golden on the top. So, yeah. I'll maybe stick it on the tray when I put it back in with the cheese on top. It'll be fine. Right, how's the dough looking? It's rising. It's rising. It's definitely gotten bigger. What do we reckon, donuts? What do we reckon? Is that double? It's not far off, I don't think. How long was I supposed to keep that? How long? About half an hour. That's been half an hour, hasn't it? Right. Looks legit. It doesn't look too bad. It looks better than I was expecting. So, I'm going to take the pumpkin out. We're going to put the cheese on. And then we're going to finish that off. It'll only take 15 minutes. We'll finish that off. And then we will stick the breadsticks in because they're not going to take that long either. And then we'll just do a few sides to have with it. Or maybe just the one side. Ooh. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? I like how when you cook it, it goes more orangey. So it's got like a little kind of crust on the top already, but purely because I forgot the lid. So a bit more cheese. So in honesty, it's not hugely cheesy because you're only putting a little bit of parmesan in it and then a bit more on the top. It's mainly creamy, in my defence. That'll do. Oh, that's been on. Right, and then it's gone back in the oven for 15 minutes. And in the meantime, oh, and I want to put the temperature up to 180. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a little bit of mixed herb. Where am I mixed? There. because I like that kind of mixed herb flavour. Okay. Oh, lid. Thank you, Donna. Really? Oh, thank you, donuts. I always think one of these days I will be able to do a stream and not forget anything, and not I'll know what I'm doing. It's not gonna happen, really, is it? If we're being honest. It'd be bad if you forgot again, Moon. If I forgot it again. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Let's make the. Is that? Can I put hot on that? I'm not sure. Right, I'm gonna get a baking tray. With some greaseproof paper. And then we're going to kind of roll out the breadsticks. Thank you very much, Pangs, for your follow. I appreciate it. It's lovely to have you here. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I just can't. Right, okay. So, this is our dough. I don't think I want to do anything else with it other than just... Right, a little bit of flour. Shall we use plain this time? Let's use plain. Why not? Stick some plain flour on here, and then so these breadsticks, so it's a family recipe. They're quite rustic looking, but that's how they should be, and they're quite chunky breadsticks. I'm not sure. I feel like this dough is maybe slightly dry for the ones that, like, for how they should be, but we'll see. Oh, I stick this camera and you can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, so they look a bit odd, but you want kind of like that. Little bread sausages. And they don't have to be perfect, because they're probably not going to taste nice anyway. So we'll just go with it. And you can do smaller ones. You can do them thinner if you want them to be crispier. I quite like a lot of like doughy bit. So I'm going to leave them quite thick. I might do a couple of thinner ones to dip in. And I don't think I want to work the dough too much. I think that's a thing as well. You would think it being a family recipe, I'd know what I was doing, but no, don't be silly. But they do look like what they're supposed to look like, I think. As far as I can remember. It's been a while since I've had them. And I don't think I've ever actually made them myself. But they will make quite a nice addition to dunking in the pumpkin. Right, I'll do a couple of thinner ones. The dough feels quite good though, actually. Doesn't matter, we're gluten free. Oh, that's true. I forget that, but then I read somewhere yesterday that said the trick with gluten free is not to handle it too much. But I don't know, I mean, surely because there's not that gluten, surely it doesn't really matter. I'm not sure. comfy in bed. Yes, Noodle. What time is it now? Midnight? After midnight? Half midnight? This time change is not ideal for us, Noodle. It's really not great. We're walking 12 hours. Oh, I hope it doesn't rain. I'll keep everything crossed for you, Noodle. I will keep everything crossed. 30 minutes past midnight. Oh, it's late. It's late. Did it go back? What go back, Moon? Did what go back? Right, so there's a couple of thinner ones, so we'll get a couple of crispy ones. I don't think they need a lot of space. They don't tend to rise, like, puff out too much, I don't think. We will soon see. And I'm hoping I can just get them all in this one tray, or the majority of them in this one tray, because the other one is under the pumpkin. Oh, yes. Did it go back? Yes. Yes, so I am an hour, so I got an extra hour in bed, which is always good. But I completely forgot about it until this morning, and I only remembered because the oven clock was the wrong time, or it didn't match my phone time. I was like, oh yeah, that was last night, wasn't it? Right. This has actually worked out quite well because my oven is squint. So it cooks one side a lot quicker than it cooks the other, and that's where the chunky ones are. So hopefully it'll all even out then. So I think they look alright. I've probably got enough for maybe another 2, but I don't have any space left. So we're going to stick these in. Once the pumpkin comes out, we're going to stick them in, cook them off for about, I don't know. I don't know how long. I'll keep an eye on them. You just want them to be golden brown. So I'm thinking maybe about 20 minutes. I think. So, right. Who else has daylight savings? Is it just us? Surely it's not just us. Are we the only complicated ones? Right. They're ready. So, the US. When are you having yours then, Luco? Is it next weekend? Is that what I heard? That it's next weekend? Right. Tomatoes. What else would you serve with this? What else have I got? Tomatoes, mushrooms, the bread. I think that might be it, actually. Corn? Probably not. Not in Asia. Okay. Not completely sure. Oh, really? Some states have been voting not to have it. Oh. I don't understand. I wonder why it's at different times. Like, surely that's just confusing things even more. The US's daylight savings mostly. Okay. You went into daylight savings back in April. Because we've got it twice. When's the other one? March? Is it March and October, I think? So it's spring, forward, fall back. So you miss an hour in spring and you gain an hour in autumn next week. Okay. November the 1st. Right, okay. Arizona. Has Arizona just gone, nah. I don't want to. You can't make me. That's so random. I mean, I feel like in some ways it's quite good because obviously here it's a lot brighter when you get up in the morning. Normally, if I'm up at like 7, it's pitch black. But it just means that by about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, it's dark. So that's 20 to 5, and it's getting dark. And I don't know which is better. I mean, I suppose evening's quite nice if it's like kind of cozy, but it feels like your day's gone so quickly. Did I put a timer on this? Oh no! We've had a disaster. Oh no! How did that happen? It all fell out. Ah, look at it. Look at the mess. I think I put too much cheese on and I've just roasted my face. Oh, can I spin it out, do you think? Can we spin it off the tray? Time to go back into the VOD. I mean, it leaked everywhere, Noodle. Everywhere. There's still a bit in it. I think it leaked out the top. Yeah, because there's still some in it. So it can't have cracked. Otherwise, it all would have come out. Oh, that's so sad. There's a split, is there? Oh my god. Damn it. How did that happen? Yeah, it's definitely all coming out of there. Right. How can you tape up a pumpkin with foodstuffs? Does anyone have any ideas? Sellotape is probably not going to work. I don't want to not have it in the pumpkin though, because it looks so cute. In a baking dish, that's what I'm thinking, Noodle. Like, okay, so it is finished, so I don't need to do anything else with it. I just need to serve it. Dobbies, it was solid when I put it in the oven. Duct tape fixes all. I'm close, told you. I'm close to getting the duct tape out. Aluminium. Oh, that might work actually, Noodle. That might work. Right, hang on. Let's see. Is that going to fit in there? Yes. Cling. Honestly, I was really looking forward to this because it smells really nice. Right, let me put the oven back on and then we'll put the bread in. And please don't let me forget about the bread. Right, let's put a timer of 15 minutes and we'll see what happens after 15 minutes. I know, could you imagine if it's a huge pumpkin? It's a huge pumpkin that just split everywhere. I'd be crying at this point, donuts. I'm close. Oh. Let's take the pic from the other side of the crack. I know, Hoju, but it's so sad. Right, I feel like it has to be tin foil, doesn't it? Aluminium. It has to get the aluminium out. Just imagine a giant one, an oven full of cream. I know, Noodle. I know. That would not end well. Right. How did that put that on? Okay. Is that going to be... Why does my stream always turn into arts and crafts? This is not normal. It's really hot. Thank you for pointing out the oh, that's roasting. Thank you for pointing out the split, Luco. Because I would not have seen that. Cut a piece of pumpkin from the lid and seal the crack from the inside. Right, hang on. I need to get some kind of leverage so that I can tilt it up so I can see what... the extra dough. I do. I have extra dough. Right. Okay, we're gonna get in at this. I know. It looked like it was staying in though, look. Oh, that's why I was confused. Right, if I put this up here, can I see how large? Oh, that's a big hole. Yep. Definitely a large hole. See, I'm worried about the dough because I feel like if I put dough in it, it might just seep through the dough. Just playing with food on stream. Well, I mean, I'm not supposed to be either. This is not supposed to be how it goes. But what can you do, right? Oh my god. Right, the pumpkin is in its new home. Is that going to be enough? Is that going to be enough to seal it? Or is it just going to leak out into the foil? Maybe I will put a bit of dough in. It's a huge crack as well. See a different pumpkin. You want me to start again? Don't. Or we're just gonna do the whole thing again. It seems to be getting bigger. Ooh, okay, dough is working. A bit like blue tack. This is the strangest. Yeah, this is not how I saw this stream going today. About the dough. The dough is working. Hoju, you are a genius. That's what it's like. Erica, it's like blue tack. Right. Oh, God. What is that? Oh, thank you, Hoju. No. Thank you for the bits, Hoju, and for the suggestions. I feel like it might be working. Sealing it with mayo. I don't think that would work, would it? Fill an unbaked pumpkin with the soup. Act like that's that's true. Actually, I could just pretend and be like, yeah. What else could go wrong? Probably a lot, don't it? It's probably a lot. Do you not think, Hoju? But I've wedged the dough in between the pumpkin, the tin foil, and the bowl. Will it seep through the dough, do we reckon? It's really hard to know what's happening in there now. Right, let's scoop some in. See if it stays where it's supposed to. At least the lid's cooked. Right, let's see. We've definitely lost a fair bit of liquid. Okay. What a mess. What a mess. Right. Hey! We have a cheesy filled baked pumpkin. Usually they crack from the top. I don't know why that happened. I wonder. Do you know what I wonder? So what you're supposed to do is you cook it on a low temperature to begin with, and then you put the temperature up when you take the lid off. And I don't know if it's the change in temperature that's maybe done it. But I've done it before and it was fine, but maybe it was a more sturdy pumpkin. Maybe this is a wee delicate pumpkin. Yeah, I forgot to put the lid on, Tobis. That was my first error in this whole process. I feel like I need like a time lapse to see if it's leaking out. I don't think it is though. Right, let's put some mushrooms on quickly. So that hopefully once the bread is done, we can eat. I'll stick it on this one and then we can see how the mushrooms look when they're cooking. Yeah, it's all been a bit of a disaster. Right, I've just found a wee dot that the cream is up to the wee dot. So I'm going to remember that and we'll see if it's all leaking out the bottom. I did, Tobis, I did. I'm sure I did. I said 15 minutes. Yeah, to start with. Timer. I need to add that one, Erica. You have hay? I don't have hay donuts. Do you have hay? I mean, it doesn't look too bad with the tin foil. It's rustic. Rustic. It is, Erica. I'll add that to my list. Oh, I'm so right. It's funny because I'm so appreciative of all the help on the stream. But I feel like if I cook on my own, this doesn't happen. Like I'm actually an okay cook. Really does well. I feel like everyone does though, Erica. Like it's one of these things. You completely forget about it because I have no idea how long that had been in there. Maybe if I'd set the timer and I had taken it out when it was done, it wouldn't have split. I'm not sure. Is it leaking? I don't know. I think we're okay. Tons. Yes. Donut. Yeah. An LED timer. What's an LED timer then? That's it, Jen. That's it. It's all your guys' fault. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So everyone can see it. Oh, that's a good idea, Noodle. That is a good idea. Maybe I'll get one. A big timer. Hello, Gringo. How are you doing? Happy Sunday to you. We're having a disaster, Gringo, but you've been here before. You know the drill. Right, let's put the wee mushrooms. The wee mushroom skulls. See, after all that, the skulls actually look amazing. In comparison to everything else that's gone wrong. The pan's not hot enough yet, but it is a disaster, Gringo, yes. The lag, is it still lagging? The lag, I think, threw me off. It threw me off right from the beginning. So I think that it didn't start well. But a lot of things have gone wrong since that. I said I was kidding, Hoju. I feel like in some ways it's distracting having conversations, but then in other ways you also save a lot of stuff. So it evens out. It's fine. Cooking is nothing but happy accidents, as long as it's not burnt beyond right. Exactly, Tobis. Exactly. As long as it's still edible by the end of it, then it's fine. Need to get a nice streaming rig to help encode. I don't know what that is. Gringo. A nice streaming rig. I think, well, so the problem seemed to be from the beginning was that my camera is a good camera. So what we were, not this one, this one. Yes, I think that's the issue because it was a laptop that was just like, what are you trying to do to me right now? So yeah, it's sad. But what can you do? At least I can stream like this. So it could be worse. It could be worse. We're still going. We'll get there. We're getting there with the thank you to everybody so far. We're getting there with the goal. So yeah, it's all good. Right, I need a wee plate. What am I putting on the plate? Mushrooms, tomatoes. I feel like I just want to chill down here for a wee bit. Mushrooms, tomatoes, and the bread. Is that gonna fit? So Jen, it's a GoPro, but the problem with that one is it's so far, it's quite high up to be out of the picture, so it's zoomed in excessively. So that's why it's the quality is not that great, because it's so far zoomed in. I'm gonna try to make a cheesecake. You took it out of the oven, unhinged the cake pan. Oh, donuts. And you and that was it. You were just like, no, I'm gone. That's hilarious. I'm sad though. That's a shame. It's funny, but it's also a shame. Have you recovered from it, Donuts? Do you feel like you've mentally recovered from it? I can imagine, I would say I'm fairly easygoing. Things like that, you think, well, accidents happen. You live and you learn, and all that. But I can imagine if something like that went wrong, I'd be like, oh no. Yes, good question, Eater. And what did you do with it? Straight in the bin and went to your bed? Get some mess to tidy up now after all of this nonsense. Still gives you nightmares. Donuts, I'm not surprised. Ooh, yummy. Well, these are nice and golden brown. Cheesecake dip. Oh, that would be delicious, Eater. That would be delicious. Get some, crackers or something. I think that when it gets to that stage, you're like, I'm done. I'm done. that's me. Thanks very much. Right. Yeah. It's still, where's our wee dot? I think our wee dot's doing okay. I don't think we're losing too much. These are getting there, but they could do with a bit more colour. I'm going to check one. Yeah. Let's give it 5 minutes. Oh, that's really warm in that oven now. Okay, so we've got our pumpkin, which does not seem to be leaking anymore, which is good. I've just done some cherry tomatoes, which we're going to have with it. We're also going to so we've got our breadsticks. 4 donuts. I'm impressed at your what's the word? Determination. I am impressed at that. Have you been able to make macarons now, or did you give up? It's one thing I've never tried making. I'm not a big fan of them. I do think they're overrated, but maybe I just haven't had good ones. The only the only time I've had macarons was when I got stuck in Paris airport, because I think I was flying to Germany, or I was flying home from Germany, and I missed my flight because the first flight was delayed, so I missed the second flight. I got stuck in Paris for about 12 hours. I ended up drinking too much wine, and spent, I think, about £50 on macarons. And I think since then I've been like, no. I hate macarons. Like, no, it scarred me for life. You successfully made them twice. Well done, though. Haven't made them since. I feel like almost you kind of got it out of your system. And now Murphy's all confused because the clocks have gone back. So it was 6 o'clock and he thinks it's dinner time. But it's not. He's to wait another hour. I know it was ridiculous. There was nothing. It was mainly to find something to do. And then I hadn't realised how expensive they were. So I picked like a few different flavours that I want and he put it in a box and he was like, yeah, that'll be like €50. Excuse me, what? Yeah, and I think that's me. I think I'm ruined for macarons. I know, it's a wee shame. Oh, look at his wee face. Look at his wee face. Oh. You alright? Oh. He wants his dinner. He's not got a watch, so he didn't know that the clocks were going back. I know he's furious. Like, Mum, dinner. What about leeked pumpkin, Murph? Right, I think the mushrooms are nearly done. The bread looks alright. It's not suitable? How come, Noodle? What do you need specifically to make macarons? Right, let's just put that off now. Takes animal. It does, Tobis. It really does. You will get used to it, but he's just not too happy at the moment, are you? You're just not too happy at the moment. Okay? You're right. What did I just say? I said Murph Buff. Did you think I said Buff? I said Murph, not Buff. Right, let's stick the mushrooms on the plate. Macarons. Yeah. Macarons. That's what they're called, is it not? Convection oven is better. Oh, right, okay. Well, I mean, I feel like you're not really missing out, Noodle. I might be biased, but I feel like you're not overly missing out. What would you call it, Buff? Because, right, yeah, macarons. Because macaroons are a Scottish sweet. These aren't going brown, are they supposed to go brown? I think they need a bit longer. Yeah, so macaroon. Macaroons. No, because macaroon is it's a Scottish thing, I think, and it's like coconut. What is it? It's like coconut and condensed milk with chocolate round the outside. Try to stick a feather mat and call it macaroni. You do that, Luco. You do that. Oh, she was so cute, Noodle. So cute. She's such a wee poser. See? Macaron. See, Buff? Don't call me an umpty. There's definitely two separate things. And I prefer macaroons. Macaroni and cheese. Yeah, chocolate. I do like macaroni cheese. Okay, the little skulls look quite cute. Popped it. No. So wee sook. Right, do you want to see the skulls? You can't. Can you see the eyeballs? Kind of. I mean, it just looks like a mushroom with eyeballs now. But it's spooky-ish. Saying that it was the French way. Because they are French. Macarons are French. And I'm fancy. Puff. Mushroom nut. No, noodle, because I put quite a lot of garlic in the pumpkin, I thought actually we probably don't need too much in the mushrooms. So the mushrooms are quite plain because we're going to put the creamy sauce from the pumpkin. I think we're okay. It's still holding. I've got a little mark that I can see on the inside to check that it's still where it should be. Still spooky. They look alright, don't they, Turn? They look alright. Right. Let me see how these are doing. They're not getting any darker. But I feel like they're done. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Macaroons. Macaroons. Nah. 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 Macaron. Buff. Get it right. Fillet or fillet. Fillet. Buff. Like a fillet. No, a fillet steak. Fillet. It depends. A fillet steak. I would say a fillet steak. I think. Aye, a fillet steak. Yeah. What else would you use fillet for? Fillet. I'm not sure. Jeffin! Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Happy reading. Thank you for your raid, Jeffin. How are you doing? How was your stream? Always fillet of fish. Yes, fillet of fish. Yes. Question and everything. Always fillet. See, Chocolate's a bit fancy. How are we all doing, raiders? It's lovely to have you all here. How was Jeffin's stream? Ooh, these worked. Thank you, Buff. Fillet. Fillet steak, fillet. A fish fillet. Fish fillet. Don't know. I don't know. Popcorn. Jeffin, how are you doing? How was your stream? What did you make? Did it work? You better not popcorn, or we'll need to have words. No, I'm kidding on. Jeffin is a fantastic streamer, so I wouldn't blame you. Look, donuts. Can you see that? We have a bread consistency. I'm going to try a wee bit. I mean, it's roasting, but it's quite dense, but quite nice actually. So Raiders, you've come in at a great time. We're having a disaster day today. So breadstick. It's quite different each turn actually. This is like a family recipe, and these are like little kind of German breadsticks. I don't think I've done them any justice though, but they do taste pretty good. A wee bonus stream and some Nutella, peanut butter and chocolate chip. Oh, I'm not a fan of peanut butter, but the rest of it I'll take. How did they go, Jeffin? Are you pleased with the result? Gringo's on his way. Yeah, so today, so Raiders, if you've not been here before, thank you to Jeffin. I am also another Scottish cooking streamer. I don't have as much banter as Jeffin, but you might be able to understand me slightly better. We are gluten-free here. a lot of the stuff I do is vegetarian. I also try and adapt to other allergens if you have any. So yeah, I like to hear about that. I have IBS, so I have all these different intolerances and stuff. Today we're making a cheesy baked pumpkin, which started off really well, and then it cracked, and then all of the insides leaked out onto the tray. So glued we've glued the pumpkin back together with leftover dough from the breadsticks and tin foil, and we're hoping that it's going to stay in long enough for me to be able to eat it. We'll see. And we've made little breadsticks, and we have also made these wee mushroom skulls to try and pretend it's spooky week. So yeah, I mean, overall, it could be worse. Overall, it could be worse. Call the dish ghost larvae. Why popcorn? I like peanut noodle. I'm just not a fan of peanut butter. I like peanut butter. See, if I was doing like a peanut butter dip for summer rolls, I like that. I think it's the sweet aspect of like peanut butter with something sweet. I'm like, the little lady fingers does have a powder. They do a bit actually, donuts, but they are savoury. But they look a lot better than I was expecting after the disaster of the self-raising flour and the yeast. I wasn't expecting them to come out that well. So yeah, so that was about 20 to 25 minutes in the oven. 4 nice normal cookies, so it turned out great. Oh, nice. You made a huge cookie. Oh, I love huge cookies. Nice. Another thing that's great is to make up some cookie dough, put it in ice cream. That's amazing. No, I shouldn't say anything in the pumpkin. I was so careful, popcorn. So careful. But yeah, it's fine. It's all good. Breaking my heart. I'm sorry, Gringo. I like it savoury. Let's go with that. I like savoury peanut butter. I just don't like it sweet. So, this is what we've ended up with. How do we like my transitions? Every time I do it, I'm like, look. I like peanut sauce if it's for like something savoury. I like peanut sauce. Or peanut, like satay. I like satay. I just don't like it if you mix it with chocolate. It's just, nah. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups is the only American can. I love a flake. Gringo, I love a flake. And you would rate them the same? Oh no. Oh no. No. There we go. So this is our cheesy baked pumpkin. So it's a pumpkin that we hulled out or gutted or degutted with some onions, garlic, double cream, milk, herb feta, parmesan. Yes, and it went in the oven for about an hour and 15 minutes in total. We've got our little mushrooms that we made into skulls, and we've got our little breadsticks and just some cherry tomatoes. And the nice thing about this is you can kind of scoop the flesh off of the pumpkin and have it with the sauce, and then just dip other things in it. So it's a nice like sharing dish. No, flake is good, galaxy is good. Galaxy is okay. I'm much more a dairy milk kind of gal, Moon. Obviously, with chocolate and peanut butter can be overpowering. I think so too, Erica. Just too much. Dipped flake. Take that back, Gringo. Take it back. Take it back now. I did not agree. It's impossible to melt a flake in the microwave, is it? Donuts. Don't say that because you know I'll try it. And then I'll end up in more of a mess. American chocolate. Oh no. I have not had a huge amount of American chocolate, to be honest, so I don't feel like I can really judge properly. That's enough peanut butter. Reese's big cups. Oh no. No, Gringo. Oh, thank you, Jenkin. Jenkin? I do appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I'm gonna try a little bit. It's not great. I'm gonna try a little bit of this. I did rip. Oh, hello. Are you back? That didn't take you very long. Let's dip a little bit. Murphy, you're too early. I know you don't know what time it is, but you're too early. We're gonna dip a little bit of this breadstick in. You've got Doritos to crunch on. Nice. See, Noodle, you're learning. Always have the snacks. Depends on what American chocolate we're talking about. I feel like American candy is better though. So like I love Jolly Ranchers. What is going on here? I love Jolly Ranchers. I love Nerds. Are they American? I think they are. Oh my god. Do you know what it tastes like? Erica, I nearly died watching you turn yesterday eating Doritos with chopsticks. It was so funny. So funny. I did not know that was a thing. I'm going to have to try it. But it looked so funny. You turn standing eating his Doritos with chopsticks. So do you know actually what it tastes like? It tastes like a really nice creamy sauce that you would get with mussels. If people like mussels. Excuse me for a wee minute. Oh, it's good. Me too, Noodle. That's my favourite way to have mussels. I absolutely love them. And I feel like we're quite lucky here that we have really good mussels. Keep the hands clean. Would you use chopsticks for Cheetos as well? Mmm. That's not too bad actually. I thought that took me longer. Seafood is bleh. Oh, really, Gringo? Are you not a fan? Want jellies that taste like nicely cooked fish, so not raw fish then? Chopsticks and flaming hot Cheetos is amazing. Really? I didn't know this was a thing. I feel like I'm learning. Beans of. I thought so, popcorn. No, you don't eat whatever you pick up, Gringo. I mean, if you pulled up a rock or something, you're not going to eat that. So am I, Jen. I'm so bad at using chopsticks. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's quite fun to try, and I feel like if I practice, I'd probably get better at it. But I'm not good at it. Eat the rock. No thanks, Gringo. I'll stick to the mussels. So I think our fix has worked because it's still pretty much at the line. So I think what I'm going to have to do is go away and eat this now before it all leaks out into the foil and the dough and the bowl. I'm going to have a hell of a lot to clean up tonight. But it's actually turned out quite nice. I'm quite pleased with it. Considering when we were making the breadsticks, we thought these aren't going to work. And then the pumpkin exploded. The skull mushrooms don't look like skull. There was a lot that could have gone wrong. So yes, I'm quite pleased with how it's gone. Thank you very much again for your raid, Jeff, and I do appreciate it. It's lovely to have you all here. I your interactive chopstick game with what? Or Wi-Fi chopsticks. Right, you work on that, popcorn. Thank you very much for the raid, Jeffin. I hope everyone has a great rest of Sunday or whatever day it is for you. Thank you very much again for all the follows and the sub from Kate and the bits and what else happened. Everything that happened. And right, so I'm going to be back on Tuesday. Tuesday we're starting Spooky Week. We're going to make lentil and pumpkin soup and candy apples. There may be dress up, there may be games. I'm looking forward to it. There will be decorations. We will see. It should be a good week. So yeah, the next 3 streams I will be dressed up. It will be Halloween themed. There will be lots of Halloween things. Don't miss it. Let's have a wee look and see. Let's go and share the love somewhere. Who is on? Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I do hugely appreciate it. Right. Casey is on. It would make sense. Let's go and say hi to Casey. Why not? Right. Okay, let me set this up. And see, this is the thing. And the mushroom. You're welcome, Tobis. Tobis, if you need any more mushroom ideas, check out my blog because I have a few different ones on there that are pretty good, if I do say so myself. Let's do the raid. We're at kitchen. Oh, kitchen confidence. Did that work? Has that worked? Did that work? Is it working? What happened? Oh, see, this is it. Oh no. Is it working? Right, no, it has worked. That's fine. Oh, it is working. It got stuck and it looked as though it hadn't gone through. Okay. Yes, but thank you all for being here. Have a great rest of Sunday. I hope to see you all again on Tuesday. It was lovely to have you all. Love you all lots. And let's go and say hi to Casey and share the love over in his direction. Right. I'll see you all Tuesday. Bye.